Hello? Hello? You should be able to hear me hopefully right now. Chat box needs to be a little bigger. What should you do? I'm a little hesitant to start for whatever reason. I'm just not feeling it so much, but, man, I don't know, I'm kinda out of it. Maybe I need to go, like, maybe I'm dehydrated or something. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and get it started. George, you're the only one on here so far, so if, like, my audio levels are bad or something, I'm gonna need you to tell me. But other than that, I guess there's nothing to do other than, open the game real quick. And, so, because I'm streaming to Caramel Productions, and not Caramel Gaming, I'm pretty sure that it required me to get a different Elgato account. Not Elgato. Streamlabs. And so, like, sorry. All of my streaming stuff is gone, right? Like, this stream starting soon thing, I had to do that from scratch. Not like it was particularly laborious, but, like, all of my, transitions and everything are totally gone. So it's pretty janky. I had to make this like 10 minutes before I was about to start. But I mean, it gets the job done, I guess. It seems like there's a bit of a extreme delay between what I'm doing and what's streaming. By like 10 seconds maybe? Yeah, about 10. It is a little concerning, but you know, we've had worse. So, anyway, I've got the box still here. Oh, crap, my Switch is going off. I've got the box here. I really should have my webcam pulled up. Although it is a mess in here, so I probably would be embarrassed to have it. But I do have the box. It's a really great box. It's the same thing as the art on the box is the same as what is on the thumbnail. And it's We Love Katamari Royal Reverie. I'm so excited for this game because I absolutely love the original game. I mean, what a great way to pass time, you know? I wish that it had some kind of, like, high score system. But the idea is that it's, like, probably all of those IO games or, like, phone games type deal. But it was actually done well, right? It was, you have this ball called a katamari, which is a Japanese word meaning, like, clump, almost. And you're gonna roll it around on these different objects, pick them up. That makes the katamari bigger. But then when those objects touch other objects when you're rolling them, those secondary objects also get picked up. So essentially, you know, you're rolling up a snowball type deal. It gets bigger and bigger and, like, exponentially grows. Anyway, the original game was amazing. We had the remaster that came out on Switch a couple years back, and I played that absolutely religiously. And now this is the second game in the series that's come out with a remaster. So I'm very excited to get into this game. See what new stuff they've added, you know, since whenever this game came out in, I don't even know, the early 2000s or something? I'm gonna, of course, as always, my caramel tradition, give some nice, paper cutting ASMR. That's... I sound so stupid. Yeah. There we go. All off. Alright. Pop this thing in. I think like the original box, it does not have anything creative on the inside, just a warranty, which is not great. But, I mean, the front of the box is fine, I suppose. Yeah, nothing too particular about the cartridge. Let me slide this thing in. There, that didn't mess anything up. Yeah, there it is. Great box art too. I don't quite like that the cow-colored guy is kind of off-screen. Although I suppose that is a little bit funnier. That like he's become so neglected that he's not even full in frame on the thing. Oh, I should have probably expected that. It's just such a new game, I didn't expect it to have a download, you know? Bug fixes, I guess. Well, how much do I have? I mean, I can archive this, I guess. But, like, I don't know if this is the only thing that I need to archive. Hopefully so. I don't know if I ever installed an SD card on here. I think that's still in the other Switch that we have. Yeah, Jackbox Party Pack 3 is fine, I guess. RIP, but, we'll sacrifice that for our Katamari. So, we got 3 open minutes here. George, you wanna like talk about anything or something? Not sure exactly how else to fill the time. Yes, I do. I mean, I'm probably not gonna say his name on here just for abundance of caution and privacy. But I know he's a certain guy who's also great at history in our history class. But between the two of us, I don't know if there's a third. I wouldn't be surprised if there were a third person. Why? Why do you ask? I'm sure the delay here is a, real inhibitor of conversation. Maybe I can just pretend like you're, I don't know, slow or something. I see. Okay. Yeah. Was that like not rhetorical? I kind of assumed. Uh, just wondering. Okay. You ever heard of Katamari? Pretty interesting game series. It's very Japanese, it wears its nationality on its shirt, on its belt. I don't know what the actual expression is now that I'm thinking about it. Now, actually expression now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, here we go. Oh, hey! How are you, Derek? So happy that you were able to pop by the stream. I really appreciate that. I'm really excited to play this game. It's, the original game was something that I've really, how do I say, like this. I love the original game so much. It's such a great pastime. I boot it up, like, it's comfort food to me, basically. Start rolling. What happens if I press no? Actually, I'm a little curious. Like, is this gonna give me an automatic game over or something? What? Wait, so it's checking the game data, loading. Maybe it's supposed to be like a save file thing here, where, because this is the first time that I'm booting it up, it just gives me the confirmation to choose the one save file. RIP caps. What is that? Oh, because you had caps lock on. Yeah. Oh, is that loud for you guys? Wow, this is kind of beautiful. Wow. You know what? This is actually really loud. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. But I've actually listened to this song a lot before, but I didn't realize that it was the main theme, like that shows up during the. Oh, have the game audio? All right, how's that? Personally, I think this is a good level for me. If it's not great for you all, then maybe I need to have everything, you know? Or maybe I need to turn up my mic audio. But, yeah. I've listened to that song so much, I actually listened to it originally. Oh, good now? Okay, good. I hope it's still good after I modified it a little bit. Dang, did you hear that? Anyway. When I was studying for the Calc BC AP test, I listened to Katamari music, like this playlist of whatever it was called, Happy and Uplifting Katamari music. It's like 2 hours long on YouTube. And I listened to it several times while I'm going through all these practice problems. It was actually even before I was doing for the AP test. It was while I was studying the last unit about sums and that kind of stuff. Jesus, that's a lot of legal stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I listen to them so much. Oh, I have to agree to another one? I listen to them so much. Anyway, and I was so stressed most of the time while I was working on it that, I, like, would listen to them again and ended up getting, I almost was on the verge of tears after I listened to them again. And I'm pretty sure what happened was that, like, I associated so much emotion from the stress of studying with that song that I, like, ingrained some kind of nostalgia in me. Artificial nostalgia. Like, almost brought tears to my eyes. Anyway, that song is very important to me anyway, from the last couple of months. So, interesting that that's the main title screen, I guess. Okay. Sure, I'll put this up as like a a chat poll. Should I go for nah, or ko? It's gonna take, of course, 20 seconds for the results to reach me. But, cast your votes now. Write your college essay on this game. Honestly? Yeah, not a bad idea. I could talk about, like, how just like the Katamari, I am like a Katamari. And I roll up new experiences and memories into my life and my persona and my intellect, just like a Katamari rolls up objects. And the more I learn, the more I know that I need to learn, the more space I have to learn, the more surface area of a sphere? Ooh. Anyway, you voted Ko. So on account of that is the ubiquitous and only vote, I'm gonna go with Ko. Thank you, George, by the way. Ooh, alright.
The great cosmos. A world of mystery both tantalizing and terrifying.
It's kind of
Not
different
a very
from the
well
original one.
publicized world to understand, but a glamorous and influential world.
Seems a little cheaper,
nevertheless.
I might say. Like, they never had just text scrolling across one piece of artwork in the original.
Bold yet sensitive and rugged to boot. Tolerant and compassionate.
Yeah, and then there's
with a
this guy,
heart
of course,
deeper than the
the
ocean.
mainstay of the series.
Such is the great cosmos, and the king that rules over it is marvelous to behold.
Of
Except
course,
for the
yeah,
one
naturally.
time that he destroyed all the stars in the universe. No big deal, really.
And the voice acting in this is great, I'm
Having
gonna be
come
honest.
to and realized the folly of his ways, the wisest of kings sent to the planet Earth his beloved son, the prince, and
This is the
commanded
story
him
of the
to make a
original game.
Katamari of ample proportions. Tossed unceremoniously to earth, the valiant prince rolled the Katamari entrusted to him by the king, rolling up more things than you can count. Vaulting boxes, pencils, erasers,
Postcards, ramen, robots, cows, sheep, this
Dude,
girl,
what-
that boy,
He's going through reverse puberty. Oh my god, did you all hear that?
the
At the end, that was not...
rolled them all
That
up.
was kind of a
Rolled
sus
and
sound.
rolled until the Katamari
Oh,
was
hey.
big enough to be lifted
Hey,
up to
Zito
space
Nash.
to replace the shining stars
Yeah,
that
haven't
were
seen you in
so
forever, so
grievously
thank you so much for
lost.
popping by my
And that,
stream.
dear
What a nice
friends,
surprise, thank you.
was the plot and
I'm gonna
purpose
be
of the
happy
fabulous
to
game
have your
called
company for however long you stay. What happened? I wasn't paying
Its popularity
attention.
recognized no boundaries or borders, and it rolled right out of the game to
Oh
bundle
crap,
away the
they're
many
talking about the
and sundry
canonical
ills
release of the
that
game.
blight the modern world. Overnight, the king found himself a superstar. The adulation of the crowd knew no limits.
I want to meet
This
the
is-
king.
This game is supposed to be like a love letter to Katamari, and it's a sequel to Katamari made by the same guy, which is kind of funny. But it's supposed to like be appreciative of all the fans of the first
Dear
game.
such a chorus.
But I wasn't
Fans
expecting it to
crying
be
out
this
from
on the
all over
nose.
the world for the magnificent king to do his thing.
There it is. You were so excited to see that the stream was live. Oh, that's great. I'm so happy that you feel that way. That's really cool. I'm sorry. I hope I don't sound like distant or something. I really do appreciate that. Still not enough stars here. Are we gonna be like finishing up the galaxy or something? I thought that it was a past stream. Oh crap, really? Did you not, are you on my Discord server? I guess I kind of assumed that you were, but, now I'm not sure. Do you want me to give you the link? Or I think it's in the description. Oh wait, I didn't realize that this was gonna be automatically, going. The time we smashed all the stars in the sky. I guess I should try and do voice acting, although I know it's not gonna be great. It's like something out of a dream. We so totally forgot. Was not, very commanding of a noise at all. Oops. What made us remember? Looky! The only place with stars is around Earth. Looks like Katamari Damacy was being lazy. They're actually just like name dropping the original game. You have a rabid cocker spaniel, do I? No, I do have some dogs, but that seems like an unfortunate set of circumstances. If he's not really rabid, or it's not really rabid, is it? Looks like Katamari Damacy had everyone fooled. What impresses us over all over, is the scale of destruction we wrought. Oh yeah, I have to press A to go. My bad. We were on a roll, yes we were. Dinesh says I love him? Yeah, he's the best character in the game, hands down. Fierce and fabulous we certainly were. Certainly were. We were something, yes, yes. My man's having a midlife crisis, honestly, right here. Oh, speaking of something, here's a tidbit. Not that we get it, but it seems we're quite a hit. A big hit with Earth, a star so full of stuff. Oh, there we go. I can skip the insanely slow scrolling. A star now apparently full of our fans. Prince, what do you think they love about us? Our looks, our tights, our mustache? Oh, Eureka, we've got it. It's our chin. Yes, that must be. Our chin is so magnificent. Earth is full of dedicated followers of our chin. I want to hold your chin. Let me feel your goatee. They ask so nicely, so passionately. How can we say no? So now, our prince, you must go to Earth and grant our fans their wishes. Their wishes are our chin's commands. Our chin's commands are our wishes. And so on. You said, I cuddle him as he foams at the mouth and bites. Oh, your dog. I thought you were talking about the prince of the king of the cosmos. That font is a little too big on the chat box. I'm having to re-customize everything. You're all good. It's okay. No, I could tell you were joking. I'm just like caught between a couple things right now, especially because my streamed setup reset itself, so I'm having to kind of remake everything on the fly. I don't know why I thought that 21 was too small of a font. Anyway, if you're not on the Discord server, then please, like, join through the link in the description. Because that's where I announce all of my stuff. You know, I've been streaming, like, on Caramel Gaming often, and before I decided to swap back over here, so, like, that was where you could have gotten that announcement, although I'm probably not gonna, stream on there anymore, to be honest. Anyway. It looks like the fans in the Select Plaza want to ask the prince something. Talk to them. An icon will be displayed at the bottom of the screen where new fans arrive. Make their dreams come true. Oh yeah! Yeah, I remember reading or watching a video about this, I guess, that the second game... I mean, it is really about We Love Katamari, about, the fans of Katamari. You have to, like, make the fans of the original game happy, which is an honestly pretty unique sentiment. Idea. Although, definitely kind of, strange. Nice to meet you, Your Highness. Katamari Damacy is fun. Or it was fun. I think it must have been fun. I'm sorry I've forgotten. You'll definitely think about it? Okay, yeah. Sure, thank you. I've completely forgotten how to roll the Katamari. I know I'm a goof, but I love Katamari Damacy. Help me remember, please? Man, what a goofball, I guess. Kinda cool, it's got the king above the level select, as opposed to after a loading screen. Or I guess he was the loading screen in the original game. Alrighty, let's leave our fans on Earth to the prince. Now, where shall we go and play? Oh, it's the prince. What do you want with us? What? Oh, you forgot. Forgot how to roll the Katamari, how to enjoy the Katamari. The meaning of your life. Of course you forgot. The things you can't forget that make you hurt. We think maybe better not to stretch things up. Your Highness is cool. Cool. No, it's important to remember. No, it's crucial to remember, yes. We'll just try and think back, yes. Who said your Highness is cool? It wasn't the prince, was it? Hopefully it's the fan, because it's kind of cursed for me to imagine the prince saying anything. I love these streams. Oh, thank you so much. That's really nice of you to say. I really appreciate that. Friends that forgot all about Katamari, or friends playing the very first of Katamari Damacy. For all friends, old and new, the prince will roll in their place. So what is a Katamari? What could a Katamari be? What does it taste like? Does it have a point? Why roll? Why make it bigger? So many options and so many schools of thought, but let's just try it first. Yes, hear ye, we present all and sundry the Katamari. Here it is. This is an average Katamari, so utterly devoid of any new and improvedness. I just vaguely remember watching one of the OGs. Oh, is this a new edition of the game? I vaguely remember watching one of the OGs, like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, play this game. Yes, it is. It's a remaster of the original sequel to Katamari Damacy, which is so cool. I'm glad that I get to play that now. Take this standard Katamari and roll it firmly in both hands. I don't know, for some reason, why my chat isn't showing up in the window that I watch it in. So, like, I missed... Oh yeah, now I'm caught up. Use your left and right hands to roll. You get it? That's enough? Yes, we did good? Yes, so just roll your way around until you've mastered Katamari Damacy on your own. Alrighty, see the yellow platform ahead. For now, let's head on over there. That was a lot of exposition, a lot more than in the original game. Anyway, this is a similar tutorial than is in the first remaster. Katamari Damacy Reroll. Nice. I always thought the game was strange. Yeah, totally. I think that's cool that you've seen someone play this game before. But it is certainly probably one of the most strange games. That's also pretty popular as well. Oh yes, you got up there. Good, you're so smart. Alrighty then, go get the other stuff. Roll up lots and go nice and big. Here we go. Now, the original tutorial, or I suppose I just shouldn't call it original, but the tutorial in the last remaster wasn't so interactive. We didn't even have any stuff to pick up. But I suppose this is, more important for showing how the Katamari works. A great soundtrack, by the way. A great, song that's playing right now. Also, this game is just so insanely wholesome, like with all the people in the back holding hands because they love Katamari Damacy. Just the fact that this game was made because the original creator wanted to pay respect to all the fans of the original game. It's just so wholesome, to be honest, honestly. To be honest, in an honest manner. Okay, so now I should be tall enough, or I guess large enough to climb up this wall here. Also, don't feel rushed to respond to me. You can finish reading the in-game dialogue before you respond. Oh yeah, well, thanks for saying that. The weird thing about this game is that, like, the dialogue progresses on its own after some time, right? Which is kind of crazy. Crap, there's a lot of stuff going on here. So, like, when I'm in a cutscene or something, I'm kind of obligated... Oh, wait, other way around. Man, I don't know why I was confused. It is also just a lot of dialogue, though. You can maybe roll Ace up. Here, this is Ace, a cousin to the prince. Maybe a cousin once removed, we forgot. Cousin, kin, something like that. Alrighty, time for you to challenge Ace head on. That's much more confrontational than, in the original game. They were more, like, picking up the cousins was like a secret in the original game. But the cousins are on the box art, I mean, this time. So I suppose they occupy a higher role in this game. The soundtrack is the best musical masterpiece you've ever heard. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I was telling this story, I don't think you were here to catch it, but when I was studying for, Calc BC finals, and actually the unit before that, which is about, like, sums or something, I listened to the soundtrack. Actually, it was just, like, Katamari music, you know, the video on YouTube. Happy and uplifting Katamari music to study to or something. Oh, I gotta catch Ace now, I forgot about that, yeah. Did I get him? No, I just got the ball. Come on. Oh, finally. Fabulous, you're pretty good. Anyway, let's go back. Royal Rainbow. Oh, I'm glad to see that that's a mainstay from the original. Anyway, I listened to that video almost religiously while I was studying, but there was also feelings of stress while I was studying, right? You know, I was stressful to get things done in time, to finish studying. Oh my god, I'm on his foot. Do you see this? This is like actual foot fetish kind of deal. If the camera panned down another screen's worth, this would just be something off of DeviantArt. Honestly, this is not what we were thinking of. But it looks kind of fun, a kind of fun sort of game. Sort of fun game. You know, that's another thing about the king of all cosmos, is that he's ridiculously patronizing about, like, things that are under his own control. He sets the timers. He pulled me out when I was, when he said I was done with it. We are a little touched. So big, and just from a training, I thought he just said it was small. An unbelievable size, astonishing really. Very and truly fabulous. Oh, it's Cousin Ace. What were you doing on Earth? You were at the tutorial stage? We have no idea what you're talking about. Katamari feels strange-ish. Yeah, of course it's strange, because, like, all the objects in there were yellow polygons. Polyhedra, I mean. Not that we understand if that's a good thing or not. It is the fan with the pink text bubble. Oh wow, I remembered everything, really everything this time. It's totally the best Katamari Damacy. Your Highness, thank you so much. This Katamari is just a token of my thanks. I'd like to offer it to you. Ooh, really? You're giving it to us? Seriously? Fabulous, thank you, we are so pleased. What should we do with it? Oh, we can pop it up into the cosmos. Yes, that's what we'll do. I'm fully convinced I'm in the fever dream currently. Yeah, that's totally the feel. Look, it's a star now, it's so beautiful! I almost did the wrong voice for that. Wow, it's like... You know, in the original game, or at least the remaster that I played, they were all stars that you sent up into the sky. That thing's just like an astronomically sized beach ball. I mean, I feel like that's kind of the amount of pressure on the inside there. You know, you poke a beach ball and it deflates. What happens when you poke that, like, planet-sized one? I feel like that's just kind of a time bomb, I guess, or something. Talk to fans, chat with cousins. Do a little saving, look at your collection. Select class is what he said earlier. Move around a little, maybe while pressing Y or R. When you get tired of rolling, just hang out here. That is so much nicer than he was in the original game, honestly. Like, he's so condescending in that one. He made fun of us for forgetting our own planet, right when we're new to the game. And this one he actually introduces us to the place that the hub is at. Anyway, to finish my story, I was so stressed and feeling all these emotions about, like, my work when I was listening to that music, and I listened to it so prolifically, that the songs gained this almost artificially nostalgic vibe to them, which is kind of insane. I, like, almost teared up when I listened to them again, because I almost pressure-cooked nostalgia into them. It was kind of insane. I don't feel exactly the same way about them anymore, but still, like, they're deeply ingrained in my subconscious now. Does the condensed grass cause a gravitational pull inside the beach ball world? Yeah, probably. I mean, it would pull in on itself, and that would leave the ball deflated, so to keep it constantly inflated, we would need enough air, not just to fill up a volume, but to account for the extra volume, because it's so dense near the center. Do you think the air would get, like, molten with all that pressure? I don't know, man. Like Jupiter is a gas giant anyway. So I wonder what's at the core of Jupiter. It's probably not molten anything. Probably still gas. Anyway, you know, in the original game, you had this planet that you walked around on as your hub. Collection, this versus rankings. But, like, in this one, it's a map with multiple parts, which, if I'm being honest, feels a little bit more confusing. Ooh, you can just swap control of these guys. But I'm sure I'll get the hang of it eventually. And I guess this collection probably brings you to the same place as the other one does. Versus rankings. Same thing as earlier. Save/load. Options. Save and load your collection. Quit the game. Versus rankings again here. I'm kind of confused about what, like, the difference between all these are. You can totally relate to artificial nostalgia? That's kind of crazy, honestly. Like, what circumstances was that in? Because I felt like I kind of, you know... this is gonna sound dumb to say, but, like, found, you know, glitched reality or something to do that. Underwent some kind of psychological trauma, you know, lightly, of course. Anyway, I guess this is the next level. The first real level. As large as possible 1 is the name. Target size. Enemy. Oh, I missed it. That beard, that nose, that chin, that style, that crown. I love it all, but I love the royal rainbow best of all. My dream is to see a real live one. Please show me. Okay. Also, by the way, I don't know if you saw that, but there was an option in the bottom left to change the background music, which, like, I mean, that's a pretty cool feature. I'm wondering how many songs I've already heard though, because Baby Universe, the song that was auto-selected, I have already listened to that a couple of times, a bunch of times really. It was in that playlist anyway. Oh, what shall we eat? Oh, it's the prince. What? What kind of food? Huh? Royal rainbow? Why, even when our tummy is so empty? Ew, no way. Boring. Your Highness, you're so striking. Striking? Oh, we so like rainbows, you simply must see it. Kind of funny. We should go ahead and make a Katamari 2. Should we go ahead and make a Katamari 2? Yes, yes, let's go. I'd have to think about the circumstance, because I can relate to the feeling of artificial nostalgia, but I don't know specific circumstances. Oh, okay. I totally get that. Oh man, here we are, the first actual level. I'm actually so hyped to see what this game has to give us. Crap, that was my one. This is an Earth home, so unbelievably small. Plenty spacious for the prince, but not so much for us. Oh, we forgot about the Katamari. How about this much time to make this big a Katamari? Dude, that's kind of cute with the hands there. I like that a lot. Oh, I can already go? Wait, so what's stopping me from starting the timer now? Alrighty, Prince, it's yours now. The timer wasn't starting for most of that. I wonder what would have happened if I had gone. Oh, your first ever roll-up! It's 8-4. Oh wait, it was the date, I guess. I skipped past it, I didn't mean to. Damn, okay, here we are. Man, it feels so good to be back at this game. This song that's playing right now is Baby Universe, like I said earlier. There have been multiple cases of that happening in your life. Dude, that's kind of crazy. But I don't know what I was expecting for, like, what the music was what context it was gonna show up in this game. But, for some reason it feels weird for me to hear this song that I've heard just on a YouTube playlist so many times show up as the soundtrack of the first level, I guess. Because it's so much more grand, I feel like, almost orchestral than the original soundtrack was. But I suppose that's just the tone that this game is going for. You know, of symphony and, you know, all the praise for the original game. I also have been feeling deja vu lately. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Do you remember about what? It is kind of strange to me that the titles in the bottom left are in rainbow. I feel like that makes them kind of hard to read, especially with the red and green color. Or I guess the red and blue, I mean. Anyway. Oh, I found one of the cousins! Every object that we roll up in this game is added to our collection. And I wish that the original game, or at least the remaster that I played, were a little bit more suited to, sorry, what's the king saying? Oh, stop getting in the way? We're a little bit more suited to completionism. Man, this part of the song is great. Because... Oh, bam! 15 centimeters already. 15 centimeters? We asked for a 15 centimeter Katamari? Really? I thought he was excited there for a moment. My emotions on getting him keep changing. We're very hungry and can't remember so well. Since you're here, anyway, let's make it bigger. Oh man, the countdown is like lower in pitch. That's kind of crazy. Not really, it's not crazy. But, definitely different. I'm hoping, oh yeah, here we go. Here's some stuff to make me big in a cinch. Oh yeah. Come on, let me get the other stuff real quick. Yeah, okay. I think that's pretty good. It's a long story. I'm gonna type it out, but it'll take me a while. Yeah, take your time. Okay, all done. Our tummy is empty. Shall we go home and get something to eat? Ooh, you can do it again. I'm actually kind of curious to do it again, because I feel like this first time I didn't really get to figure out what the layout of the level was, you know? There's so much going on screen, so much new stuff to observe that I feel like I don't even know what I did. I was kind of on autopilot from the first game. Anyway. This location is kind of similar to the one in the original game. The first location, which is this table in the middle of a Japanese home. It's kind of like not really in the city, probably the suburbs I'd have to assume. What is it that's coming? That it keeps... Oh, the butterflies, okay. I feel like that might kind of be confusing for a new player. They don't know to look for something that's like in the air that, or like, that alarm is supposed to be a threat. Right? Announce that something that might knock you off your course, like in the original game, is coming. But those butterflies have no chance of hitting you, so I feel like that might be kind of confusing. And what a good song. This is very reminiscent of the first level. We can even go under the table, although the table is on legs this time. I suppose the past one was too, but it was like one of those Japanese sitting table kind of deals. Where it had the sheet that lays over it and covers it from the top of the table down to the bottom. And this one is definitely a different kind of table. Oh, your first ever crash. Oh dang, did I crash? And not for the first time? It's 8-4, today is 8-4. The birthday of your first crash. I can't believe that I went the whole first time around without crashing. I feel like I'm not gonna get this Katamari much bigger than I did the first time. I was trying to go for a new high score on this level. That's part of what was fun about the original, is that it's pretty replayable, trying to get a new high score. Although, the fact that typically each level has a maximum size of an object that it lets you pick up, and then it kind of caps out, and you can continue to increase steadily, but, oh, there's Macho. Steadily, but not, like, in exponential increments like in the first one. I mean, like at the start. Means that a high score is not necessarily about your time management, just about your luck and ability to manage your size without losing very much at the very end. But, so it isn't so replayable, but it is... I mean, I replayed it a lot nonetheless. Let me try and get up this racket here, see if I can. Oh, I can pick up the tennis balls. Well, I'm gonna go for the tennis balls if I can't get up there. Oh dang, there's all the space up here. I'm not gonna reach the same amount. I'm not gonna get back up to 25 centimeters. Dude, how did I do so much worse? I'm gonna go another time. I'm really sorry. But I really want to get a new high score. I mean, I want to get at least back to 25 centimeters. I know I'm just stuck on the tutorial level, but it's my stream. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I was in the car during a recent vacation to the coast of Alabama. As I was riding with my sister and brother-in-law, I felt deja vu as we passed a familiar building. After I voiced my feelings of deja vu, my brother-in-law said something specific. I couldn't remember exactly what he said, but I could have sworn he'd said it before. My sister then said it's probably because of all the buildings look the same. I'm sure your story's not finished, but that... or it might be, but that's really interesting. Kinda trippy, you know? Ooh, chocolates. That's nice. Yeah, I don't know, deja vu is one of the weirdest feelings because it feels like something really weird has just happened, but like you can't be sure about it, you know? It's not deja vu if you're certain. I wonder what language deja vu is from. French, maybe? I remember, one of my earlier memories is that I was going to my cousin's house and none of them had any idea what the term deja vu meant. And they were homeschooled anyway, so I understand, but like, it was just kind of crazy the disparity in like, what would you call it? Not knowledge, but just like, what? Knowledge, I guess? Terminology? Oh, I finally got the pop-up that's about, like, rolling up moving things, before they run away. Typically pops up, like, as one of the first things that you see in the original game, which is a little annoying. The prince, you silly goose. Look, maybe I didn't want to pick that thing up. I didn't even really notice it. The thing that's a little weird about this game is that even though it's new, because I played the original so much, and it's kind of similar to that in this level, I'm kind of on autopilot right now. I do appreciate that the controls, as far as I can tell, are identical to the ones in the original remaster. They might have made a couple tweaks, I can't tell very well, but it definitely doesn't feel like I have to relearn everything. Oh man. Well, I got to 15 centimeters later than I did the first time. That's not great. I need to figure out how I can get back up on the table though. Here we go. Some weird buffness. Oh, did I get macho? Oh, okay. I've never seen that part of the text box before. Dang, how do I get back up there? On the table, it's over here. I hope I can make it in time. It looks like I might be able to. Those donuts definitely help with my radius. Dude, come on, let me pick up the cups. Okay, this is pretty close to what I had before. I'm willing to accept it. 24 is fine. My sister said, and her saying that caused more deja vu. That's kind of crazy. It sounds silly, but it felt so trippy. Yeah, I totally understand. And Woe says Chi 301. Yeah, it's pretty trippy, I feel like. Or maybe he was talking about the game, I'm not sure. If you're still here, well actually you don't have to clarify it, I guess it's not so important. Ooh, we're hungry after all, we want to eat something like this cream puff, that looks good. Oh, it's a Katamari? This Katamari, well, how do we say this? 24 centimeters, 7 millimeters, it's a stale calamari, so average. You can make it bigger, yes? Dude, I can't believe that. Oh, it's second cousin macho. What were you doing on Earth? Making friends with a crayfish? We have no idea what you're talking about. This Katamari feels necessities-ish. Not that we understand what necessities-ish means. What? It's a regular Katamari. Not exactly Katamari Damacy. Oh my god! Even this fan that's like so adamant about Katamari Damacy and the Prince and the King of all Cosmos, totally starstruck, is like critiquing my average Katamari. I mean, wait, I shouldn't call my own Katamari average. It's fine. It's 25 centimeters when the goal was 15. This boring Katamari, Jesus. Dude, let me off the hook. I did 10 centimeters more than you asked me to. Seriously? We're so pleased. Oh, what should we do with it? Oh, okay, how can the king be like so patronizing of my Katamari and then excited when he gets it? I feel like that's hypocrisy, if I'm gonna be honest. We can pop it up into the cosmos. Yes, that's what we'll do. I also created artificial nostalgia with me listening to my first J-pop song. I fell in love with it and I listened to it over and over. I studied to it in 6th grade. That was about the Deja Vu story, by the way. Oh, that's really cool. Always Uranus. What is that up there? The necessities star? Ooh, what is this? Whoa, 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 who is this guy? Dude, that's so crazy. Who would have guessed that the King of all Cosmos had a father himself? That was like... totally, what would you say? Demanding of him. I can't believe that we're getting, King of the Cosmos backstory. Oh no, it's Icarus the Starburst King. Hold up, what is Icarus the Starburst King? That storyboard was quite interesting. I can't believe he called it a storyboard. Almost seems like a, you know, you wouldn't want to admit that, I guess. It's a storyboard, but the pictures move. And there's music. I actually can't believe that they, mentioned that. That's really funny to me. An extreme storyboard, that's what it is. It's called a movie? How fascinating, a movie. Oh, I thought that he was being, like, ultra-realistic for a moment. So that storyboard movie, what it showed is a glimpse into our youthful days. A pretty tumultuous tale of daring do. We can't wait for episode 2. What? We keep rolling, we'll eventually get to see it? Alrighty, we're going to roll on ahead. Yeah, like you're the one that's doing any of the rolling in any of this. See you later. Dang, I missed it. Oh, hey! Thanks for popping in. Yeah, no worries that you've come in a little bit late. It's all good. Hello, I love your genuine concern for me saying Icarus the Starburst King. Complete and utter nonsense you said before that. Yeah, well, I'm just like... what is that? I'm looking it up right now. What is this? From like Power Rangers? Is that what we're talking about right now? Hold up. I don't know how I can show this on stream. I actually don't think I have it set up, but I have like this guy that looks like the King of the Cosmos. And he's a guy from Power Rangers. Is that what we're talking about? Anyway, welcome to the stream, Connor. So happy to have you here. Excuse me. Battle mode has been unlocked. Talk with one player and 2 player characters together. Oh, okay. Anyway, we're just getting into this game. I'm absolutely, like, loving it so far. I've only played the first level, and I can't believe it's already been an hour. I don't know what I've been spending that time doing, honestly. That's kind of crazy to me. Looks like we have a choice of 4 different people to help here. Which is very different from the original, if I'm gonna be honest, because, like, that one was mostly linear with some additional stuff on the side. The songs you can set to background music increase as you play the game. Set your favorite song to BGM using X. Dude, that is actually so cool. Hey, King, dude. You're so cool and relaxed, lounging around as usual. This is just, like, Chris Griffin. Let me do my best Chris Griffin voice. I love that doesn't sound anything like, that sounds like stew. So I'm copying Katamari Damacy, and that doesn't sound anything like him. I'm copying Katamari Damacy. Oh, now I'm falling asleep, but before I do... That sounds kinda like him. I wanna see a real Katamari. Come on, dude, show me. By the way, the J-pop song is called... This... Japanese characters, Yama, if you're interested. Alright, maybe I'll check it out sometime, thank you. What? I pressed X! Oh, okay. Register your favorite songs. Once you've registered more than 2 songs, you can set a favorite and select BGM. What is Katamari on the Rocks from the original? How do I play it? I don't know what this sounds like, though. I don't know why it won't let me play it a little bit. Oh, it's Y? Oh, that's the main theme to the original, but with, like, acapella, which is kind of interesting. I think I've heard that rendition once, though, before. We've got that, we've got Baby Universe, which we just played. It's the only 2 that we have. Dun 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 dun. But I don't have to favorite any of those. They're just all registered, right? So I should be able to choose between them. Oh, there we go. Kuru Kuru Rock. I think I actually really like that one. But why didn't it show up, like, here? Why isn't Kuru Kuru Rock in the music list? I think I like that one. I'm definitely willing to try it again. Anyway, skip all that. Okay, yep. This song, by the way, that plays when we talk to the king is also pretty cool. Cause it's the same style as the original one for the king, but, like, totally different song, you know? It's the same acapella kind of instruments with synth in the back. Or they're synthesized acapella. We were asleep, were our eyes open? Oh, the prince, what? What? He wants to see a Katamari before he goes to bed? What? Are you serious? No, this is Katamari Damacy. We are not that easy. We would work hard at rolling, you know. No, not possible. Cannot be done, no. Your Highness is the best, he says from, like, a mile down. The best? No, not impossible, not at all. He's so shallow, I love him. Yes, you are very and absolutely right. If anything, we shouldn't play except just before bed, yes. All aboard, let's make a Katamari. Dude, you can see his abs through his shirt, that's so amazing. Loading is just so boring. Wheel. Dang, man, the more it loads, the more of that text you get. we gotta pull out some of those tricks like they do in Battle for Bikini Bottom speedruns, where they, like, purposefully put ketchup on their disc or something to try and clip into cages. The speedrunning strats and tech for that game are insane. Like, for no reason at all. So sleepy after all. Yawn, let's roll here. It's a room again, but let's get working on getting it big. If you make it bigger, you can roll it in lots of other places. Let's see. How about this much time to make a Katamari this big? If you can manage, that would be nice. He says that now. As if he's gonna be content no matter what size back I bring him. But, like, I've brought him 10 centimeters more than he needs back before, and he talks about how boring it is. Oh crap, wait. Hula Rock is this one. This one is, like, a really weird song. I'll be interested to hear, everyone in chat's reaction to it, but, like, it is definitely more than a little off-putting. Let me see if the audio levels are alright. Looks kinda good. Anyway. Is this the same room as the first one? I think it is. I think we're just up on the cabinet area this time. I'm gonna try something real quick. The image on this monitor that I'm playing off of doesn't match the one that's on stream, so I'm gonna try and, like, change it over a little bit. See if I can modify it. Energy savings. Looks awful. Theater. Standard. None of these options look like it, except for the one that I set myself. I just must have set it a little bit off. Let me, oops. Oops, sorry. This is gonna take a bit of a minute. Okay. Brightness, I'll turn that down a little bit. Maybe it's contrast, though, the real culprit here. I'm just a tad or something. That looks kind of right. I'm sorry for everyone who's having to wait on this. For some reason I can't adjust color, tint, and sharpness, which is kind of strange. Although that does indicate to me that they are at their default settings. This is a little closer. This is random, but what are your thoughts on geography? Honest thoughts. Oh yeah, geography is really cool. I have a lot of respect for people who study it, for people who, you know the names of every country and what they're shaped like and where they're located. His legs are so toned. Oh my god, yeah. No, but the King of All Cosmos is absolutely perfect. Of course he would be. And also, thank you so much for dropping by. The Platypus Admirer. I am trying to click on your name real quick. Well, I guess that wouldn't actually give me your Discord handle. I don't know what I'm thinking. But thank you so much for dropping by. Are you a returning viewer whose name I don't recognize, or are you new here? Because that would be really cool if you were new here. Not that if you're not, that it's not a big deal. I mean, that it is... Yeah. No, wait, hold up. If you're returning, that's just as cool, though, because that means that I've got retention. And either way, I really appreciate your being here and being a part of the audience, so thank you so much for dropping by. Have you ever heard of an eggcorn, says Zito Nash? If not, I think you should research it. It's very interesting. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Is that some kind of fruit? Because egg and corn... word or phrase that results from a mishearing or misinterpretation of another. Oh, because it's like acorn. Yeah, that's really cool. Like, what's the one famous one? Bone apple tea that the Reddit is named after. Yeah, those are all great. What was one that I didn't realize for a while? I can't think of any right now. Anyway, like I said, this song is very, exotic, very eccentric. I'm not speaking nonsense. Yeah, this is, sorry, Zito Nash. I'm looking at the screen now. This feels like the same room. I'm pretty sure that it is. Oh, hey! The stuff isn't rainbow in the bottom left anymore. Oh, I see. It's rainbow maybe the first time that you pick it up? No, actually I can't figure out what it is. Like, Clover and Bell aren't rainbow. Maybe it's something that you've only picked up on this, run, on this, you know, level. This sound, sorry, this song, this track is usually on the, or it is on the video that I would study math to. Oh hey, there's one of the cousins! But I would typically skip it because it's just so strange that it's kind of hard to get into it. I definitely appreciate how it sounds more every time that I listen to it. But I can't say that it's not extremely strange. You're probably guilty of using an eggcorn. Yeah, probably. I mean, I hope not, because typically I feel like I've seen every word that I know on paper at least once. But, I mean, we do probably use, I mean, we definitely use words more often as vocal things than as literary things, so obviously that wouldn't be true. What are these long things that I managed to pick up? These, like, hooks? Yeah, I'm not even sure what those are. Strawberry... Boost... Oh! They're like party poppers or something. Used... Nope, I can't seem... The things... I wish the text appeared all at once in the bottom left, because it's kind of hard to see what you just picked up when it has to scroll across and you're also continuing to move and pick up other things. Anyway, this song is still going on. Well, I guess it wouldn't stop. It would just repeat. Oh, yo! I don't know what I picked up. Some kind of music box or something, maybe? But, oh, whoa, what's happening? Loading can't... finally we can talk. We were having a little trouble with loading. You can't talk during loading, you know. But we finally have our voice back. We can talk when it first starts loading. Yawn. Goodness gracious, we're sleepy. We were just such a sleepyhead. You can get to more places if you roll on from here. We're very drowsy, but we'll keep it together. That is kind of strange. In the original game, or at least in the remaster that I played, it loaded naturally. Like, while it didn't have to make the screen go completely opaque, it had kind of a transparent loading screen because it morphed one part of the level into a section of the other part, you know? It just kind of expanded almost. So I don't know why that's a little less immersive, but, you know, I'm not complaining. It's a game at the end of the day. I guess I'll head through this area. Whoa! Is this whole area part of the level? This is much bigger than the first level of the original game. I mean, no wonder it had a loading screen, because the scale is just so much different, I guess. The original remaster and game, I guess by extension, had 3 different levels. Well, there were 10 stages, but 3 different worlds. Oh, that's probably the gift! In the original game there were gifts as well. But I'm too small to pick it up. Man, this music is getting like psychedelic. Anyway, but you started at different points in the stages at different sizes. And the first stage was like a house, the house in the suburbs of Japan, and the second stage was the small town. And this area already looks like the town stage. So I'm like wondering how big we're gonna get in this game. Man, we're already at 1 minute and I don't have the goal completed. Alright, there we go. That is so relaxing. The sound that it makes and the flowers that, when you get to the right size. So much more, relaxing than on the original game. I was guilty of 1 foul swoop instead of 1 fell swoop. I mean, it makes sense. It's a very archaic phrase. You would never in modern English use the word as a fell as an adjective. Except in that context. The king is still going on. Anyway. Man, I'm on autopilot too much. I need to be paying more attention to what I'm rolling up and like how the world looks. Oh, I can maybe pick up the gift. Yay! I got that first try. Alright, this is some kind of like park here. I mean, obviously, but it's like a playground as well. Dude, okay, I'm 23 centimeters bigger than they asked me for. Surely he can't say that that's boring this time. Yeah, oh, I'm satisfied. If I say a slur, will YouTube censor it? No, but I will. Oh, hey, it's Joan. I don't know why I thought that you were, Zito for a bit. Thanks so much for dropping by, Joan. So nice to have you here. I really appreciate that you came by the stream. Who needs drugs, says Zito. Just play this game. Yeah, totally. It's probably more psychedelic than most drugs. We felt Oh, what am I doing? Sorry. We felt ASLEEP with our eyes open. It really shouldn't have been so hard to read the letters out. Oh, there's a Katamari here. Came out of nowhere. Yeah, as if I didn't roll it up. This Katamari makes a sort of... It's not called, but it's still... It's small, I mean, but it's so average. How can he say that, dude? We think you can make it much bigger. It's 23 centimeters larger than it needs to be. Wow, heart, says the king. We got a camera as a present. Fabulous. We love cameras, but it's far too small for us. You can have it. In the first game, it was a gift from the king to us initially, but now he's just like taking credit for it and then giving it off benevolently. It's from a fan, so make sure you appreciate it. Oh, it's second cousin Can. What were you doing on Earth? Circling the table? We have no idea what you're talking about. This Katamari feels foodish. Not that foodish sounds very nice. What do you call this feeling? I'm awake, but not very alert. Hungry, too. I mean, this is just a regular old Katamari. You can have this one, dude. Oh, really? Giving us to us? Seriously, fabulous. We are so pleased. What should we do with it? Oh, we can pop in the guys. Yeah. I'm kind of tired of a bit of all of this dialogue. I don't get how all the fans in this game are gonna join the king in saying that my Katamari are average. I don't think they understand what an average Katamari looks like. The king requested 40 centimeters, and I gave him 63. Just got off work, says Joan. Yeah, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate that you got on, like, as soon as you were off work. That's really kind. Acorns usually start when one's growing mind incorrectly assumes the meaning of a phrase. You can prove this with the recurring pattern of most acorn making sense in some way. Actually, the origins of some acorns are unresolved. What does that mean? That they're unresolved? As in we don't know what phrase they came from? Using all these presents from our fans, do you know how to use them? Use this as a birthday cake. Okay, cool. Definitely, for a long time, I said all intensive purposes, instead of all intents and purposes. If you get a camera as a present, you can take pictures with Prince camera and Prince view. Oh, and I just got the camera. I never managed to get the camera in the original game. Take a picture of any stickers you find with the camera. Collect a lot... Ooh, what? Collect a lot to get a picture frame. You can take a selfie using selfie from Prince camera. Oh, that's so cute. That's such a cool image. I mean, a cute image, I guess. Look at the little prince with his, like, little leg, you know, in the air. That's so cute. Alright, let's probably do one more level before I get off. At the pace I'm going at, which seems to be pretty slow, it's like, for some reason I'm doing 6-minute levels in 20 minutes. I'm not entirely sure how that's working out, but, why does Ace follow me wherever I go? Why does he come? Oh, he's the second player stand-in. I see. Can you roll underwater? Wow, you're huge. Nice to meet you, Majesty. I don't look it, but I'm a complete brick. Sure, I can't swim, but my dream is to be a gold medalist. What does he mean calling himself a brick? The 10-meter butterfly. Since I need to practice anyway, let's try rolling underwater. We couldn't go underwater in the first Katamari Damacy. What do you think, Wonderroll? They're absolutely wearing their innovation and the fact that it's a game on their belt. Even though there are theories of which one came first, no one knows for sure. Not even the main person behind most of the studies of eggcorns knows. What am I... Did I, like, mess with my mic or something? I didn't mean to do that. I think it's good. That's really interesting. We prefer the mountains to the beach. What about you, the prince? Did he call us the prince? Like, as an address? Underwater, not the mountains or the beach? Well, there goes our vacation buzz. Katamari Damacy is great. It takes the gold medal. Gold medal? No, you're right. Nothing can happen without water. The oceans, the mountain, we owe all of our existence to water. Come, come, let's go rolling underwater. I love that each one of these things the king, like, does not want to do the level, and then as soon as he gets a single ounce of praise, he, like, conforms. Really nice detail. Glug glug, underwater. Wowies, it's an amazing place. Oh, you can breathe, the prince? That's actually really funny that he calls us the prince as, like, an address. Glug, snorkel, of course. Glug, forgot about the Katamari. This much time, Glug. This big Katamari, Glug, that would be nice. Glug, the prince, all yours now. Are we in, like, a tank, or are we actually underwater? Got some lollipops. Oh, can't pick up the exotic drinks yet, but I can probably get the donuts. So we are starting at a bigger size, obviously, than last time. Baby turtle. Yeah, I don't know why I was so surprised by the fact that we picked up baby turtles. And like slowly throughout the game, your starting size gets bigger. I think the last one, the starting size is bigger than what it was in the first level. Oh Jesus, what is happening? Did you all hear that? Was that my mic, or was that like a fish about to destroy me? Also, I'm a little bit tired of the game telling me that something's coming. I know the fish is there. Oh, dang. This is a really relaxing song. I was gonna say I haven't heard it before, but that would not be true. I actually have. That's the sound that I make when I crash into something, I guess. But, I haven't heard it I haven't listened to it very much. Maybe it wasn't actually on the playlist that I listen to all the time. Despite this game being so confusing, it's very satisfying to watch. I know! And it's so satisfying to play, too. You can just absolutely go on autopilot and kill a couple hours on here. At least on the original. You could go underwater in the original Katamari. The camera would not follow you, and it was only very shallow water. But you definitely could go underwater. What is there for me to pick up? And what am I crashing into? I feel like I've run out of things to pick up. This is the mound where I started, I believe. I can pick up these seaweed things. Oh, yo! It's not the island where I started, because I can go above water. Dude, it's so bright up here. That's actually really cool. I love the color palette. At least compared to the one down there, it was a really nice contrast. But I seriously need some crap to pick up. Pick up these fried squids, as they're apparently called. Oh, here's some school children. Enjoying the day. Hopefully I'll be able to roll them up. Maybe not, this time though. Maybe they're not gonna let me get large enough on this time. But hopefully I'll be back underwater soon. This is the first time that I picked up starfish in the game, like, this incarnation, but, they're still rainbow. So maybe the rainbow text in the bottom left means that they are more rare? I like the song too, says Zito. Oh, yeah, cool. Lovely song. Glad that you enjoy it as well. And where's all this stuff to pick up? The original game, definitely didn't have this much, scarcity of resources. There's a lot of stuff here, but I don't seem to be able to pick it up. I'm just a little too small. It also doesn't help that I'm a little bit lost. I don't know where everything is. Of course, because I haven't played the game before. But also, definitely once you start getting a lot larger, it's easier to understand how the level is laid out. And then once you replay it, you understand where to go to get the most stuff because you know where things are relative to each other. Discord link is expired? Crap. I didn't think it was gonna do that. Okay, I'll make a new one. Once I'm done with this level, probably. Well, I did say I was gonna finish the stream. Dude, this is not going well. I'm gonna fail this level, and the King of all Cosmos is gonna absolutely freak out, like he does in the first game. Where is all this stuff to pick up? I can't even find where I was originally, spawned in. Oh yeah, here we go. This is what I've been missing. Finally. It's probably not gonna be enough. Oh crap, there's a car under here. And a bike? Whoa, what just happened? Dude, I got caught as a, on a fishing line. We want to be reeled in too. We want to splash and flop and gasp. 60 seconds left. I was not expecting that. That's so cool. How did I miss out on all this stuff on my first go-around? I feel just very unfortunate. Here's the area that I wasn't able to pick up the crabs from earlier. Oh, yo, Cyber's here. I can't really read your chat message right now, because, I'm about to fail the King of the Cosmos, but, I'll get to it in just a sec, and I really appreciate your being here. Thanks so much for coming by. Oh, yeah, now I can pick up all this stuff. Not the Koro yet, though, apparently. Maybe these little pads? Nope, not yet. Dude, I'm so done. Oh, crap. No, it doesn't work underwater. I guess Katamari Tomosi can't swim. Glug. You the prince. Why? Oh my god. Glug, so glug. Just because glug, don't glug it. Jesus. Just the way it is glug, also glug, about time glug, already glug, it's my glug, yes glug. Whatever happens, glug. We're glug. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna opt to do that one more time. Even though the psychotic aspect, or psychedelic aspect of this game is very charming and intriguing, I feel like it can get quite draining to play for a while. I don't know if that's just you. Me. I need to figure out my pronouns for you when I'm addressing chat members. Yeah, personally, I could play the original game, like, indefinitely. The mass approaches is what Cyber said. What do you mean by that? Are you... What's the mass? It's probably the most ominous thing you could have said at that moment. Yeah, but again, thank you so much for coming by. Now, all I need to do, because I spawned in somewhere differently, I don't get the same opening area to collect stuff. Although it wasn't that great anyway. This area seems like it has just as many opportunities. I think, actually, this is the area that I ended up going to at the very end of last time. Wondering, yeah, with the car, wondering why I hadn't been there before. So, I think I've started in a really optimal place. Do not get hooked by that, though. By the hook. Don't get hooked, stay off the hook. I think that's how the Splatoon thing goes. Oh, yo, it's the thing from, what's it called? Animal Crossing. It's probably not from Animal Crossing. It's probably something, like, just in Japanese culture. But, like, I was not expecting to see that. That's so cool. Oh, no! Crap. Okay, I escaped. Oh, hey, there's my gift up there. I'm gonna have to get that once I get big enough to roll up the Once I get big enough to roll it up, I mean. It's almost as if... Crap, I did it again! Anyway, it's almost as if playing this game, like, takes the words away from me. Everything about me is dedicated to building the clump. Oh, speaking of Katamari meaning clump in Japanese, there is a game called Touch My Katamari. So, translated into English, that's Touch My Clump. Which, I've got to be honest, has got to be one of the best game names, in recent history. In my opinion. That was a very slow descent. Man, I'm still so anxious about running out of time, although I do seem to have a much better start here. Okay, yeah, we're already up to 60. That's leagues above what happened last time. 60 centimeters. How much is 60 centimeters? What, like, probably about 2 feet? I know that they typically put 30 centimeters into 1 foot on a ruler, so they're almost equivalent in length. Just about. Oh yeah, I can pick these guys up. Man, this is so relaxing. I'm totally gonna get to 80, I'm pretty sure. Totally, and also unconfidently. Okay, can pick those guys up now. Man, the issue though, is that once you get to a certain size in these levels, in these games... what's he gonna say? Bigger, yeah. Because he requests something and then he acts like he requested something a lot bigger. It becomes so much harder to navigate, which is kind of strange because I could start at this size, probably on a different level that has a lot more bigger stuff. Excuse me, a lot bigger stuff to roll up, and would be able to move a lot faster, but it's just like relative to the size and proportion of the level, which I personally think is just the tiniest bit unfair. Yeah, here we go. It's absolutely exponential, depending on the size of the objects in the levels. Exponential is the relationship when something has when the rate at which it grows is proportional to its level, its like state, how much it has grown. Yeah, let me put it that way. Exponential is the relationship that happens when the rate at which something grows is proportional to how much it has grown. Oh hey, it's a sticker! I have to figure out how to take a camera of that. I mean, a picture of that, of course. I don't know how to do that. And I don't really have the time, because I really want to get a high score here. I mean, I'm already a lot higher than, I was last time. Which is definitely what someone who has as many psychedelic visions as this game presents would say. But, you know, it's not gonna be a high score. I just want to get something that I'd be proud of, like a high score, you know? Something really high up there. You are very articulate and you have a great vocabulary. Oh, that's so nice of you to say. I wonder what caused you to say that. Because it does also kind of sound like it came after I said much more bigger, but... Yeah, I don't even remember what I said. I do feel like I said something kind of articulate recently. But yeah, thank you so much. That's such a nice compliment. I really appreciate that. Sometimes I wonder, or I worry about getting caught up in, Ooh, I'm getting stuck here. I worry about getting caught up in, like, getting tongue-tied, you know? I seem to alternate between talking very quickly, and very precisely, to overcompensate for the times when I can't seem to get the words out. Like, when I was starting this stream today, I had a really hard time saying what I was trying to say without, like, pausing after every word. But it seems to just be, like, something that I build up over time. Which is kind of funny, honestly. Anyway, I hope this is big enough for him. You just corrected yourself from saying more bigger to just bigger. I was about to say something about the grammar mistake and you beat me to it. Oh, yeah. Well, it's just, I suppose just not wanting to sound like I don't know what I'm saying, you know? Oh, it's fun to swim. Oh, it's a Katamari. It looks like it might drown. It's not small, but it's not big either. He's not gonna say that it's average still. I think I was slightly above average. Oh, it's your cousin Marnie. What were you doing on Earth? You were riding a manta ray? We have no idea what you're talking about. This soaking wet Katamari is very aquarium-ish. Also a bit snacksy, and somewhat playground-ish too. Of course, the essential spices. It's kind of damp. I know it's underwater and everything, but still. Can't you make it more clear about making it bigger? You can have this thing, your highness. I mean, just looking at it makes me feel like I'll never learn to swim. Ooh, really? Is that supposed to be an insult? Seriously fabulous. We are so pleased. What should we do with it? Oh, move Baba into the cosmos. Yes, that's what we'll do. I honestly noticed your change from speaking fast to pausing in between words. Yeah, I just kind of like vacillate between the two. I don't know if vacillate, I used that correctly there. The Age of Aquariums, that's pretty cool. I assumed it was just your vernacular. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's more to analyze than I could ever care to do. To analyze, you know. Which might be the case, yeah. Oh man, here we go, more King of All Cosmos lore. Yeah, look at him. Oh, the king's absolutely decking him. Oh crap. No, he's not. This is so tragic. I do really love the good detail that, his helmet is, like, elongated to fit his head. I don't mind it not trying to make me self-conscious. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's all good, thank you. Dude, what? That's so cruel. Oh my god. That's part of the plus royal reverie in this game. But, I don't know if that's actually gonna be gameplay, like we're gonna be able to play as the king at some point in his backstory, or if all they've done is add that, to the game. I kinda feel like it's the kind of thing that would have been included in the original, though, you know? The cutscenes, and maybe they're adding the gameplay to play as the king now. It's not super obvious, I just happened to notice it. Yeah, no, I think that's cool. You seem to be, very observant, which I think is a really cool skill to have. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off now. I've been streaming for about 1.5 hours, so I think that's pretty nice, especially because I started kind of late. I really, really appreciate everyone who came through the stream for dropping by. It's always so nice to have everyone's unique company here. And I am gonna probably stream, hopefully, sometime soon in the next week before school starts for us. And then maybe possibly after that. I'd really like to feel like I don't, you know, get burnt out just from doing schoolwork. I have a tendency to lose all my energy after I'm done with school, which is not so healthy. Especially considering I'm gonna have a full-time job in the future soon. I don't want that to occupy my life fully either. So hopefully what I'm gonna be able to do is stream like every week or every other week, which I think would be a really cool way to spend my time. And hopefully, you know, building up that pattern might increase my chances of getting a larger audience on YouTube. You know, I've been oscillating between my channel, my gaming channel that is, Twitch, and this channel for streaming because I'm not sure where I'm gonna build the biggest audience. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stick with this channel now. I'm, you know, consolidating everything onto this channel, so I have polished videos, streams, things that are just like fan projects, you know, because I'm a small streamer and I want to make sure that everything that I post is going to contribute to something. It doesn't make much sense to have, you know, 3-4 plus channels with only 60 subscribers on each. So I'm hoping to consolidate everything and, you know, hopefully that works out in my favor. Anyway, I'm gonna be streaming mostly on this channel from now on. Let me look at the chat. Thanks for chatting. Yeah, for sure. I hope that I'm able to provide good commentary and keep the chat, everyone in you entertained. Definitely enjoy these streams the most. They allow me to talk the streamer's ear off, and I love talking, so thank you. Yeah, no, of course, it's always great to have someone in the chat to talk to. The schedule sounds great. I'm excited. I think you mean more subs and popularity. That you are underrated. That is so nice of you to say. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Zito Dash. Although, if you get big, your streams won't have the same charm. Of course. Naturally. You know, a good medium range, like what happened, with, Parachu would be nice. You know, 1,000 subs about, but not so much more than that. I mean, you know, probably under 10,000. But again, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm doing this as a pastime, and I don't have much ambition for that. Also, wouldn't be able to respond to everybody and stream at the same time. Yeah. Which is just, you know, part of the thing. So I'm hoping that if I do get an audience, you know, well, I'll certainly appreciate the charm of a small audience at the very least. Anyway, it's been so nice talking with you, Zito, and anyone else who may or may not be lurking. Really appreciate you all for coming to the stream. I am going to stream again sometime